SEA Games, marathon runner Soh Rui Yong will not appeal and rule out, vowing to do self-reflection. Singapore, Soh Rui Yong said on Thursday he would not appeal against his exclusion from the Singapore contingent at the Hanoi SEA Games in May, and vowed to do some self-reflection to avoid future selection controversy. The Singapore National Olympic Council had announced on Wednesday night that the 30-year-old, who had won marathon gold at back-to-back SEA Games in 2015 and 2017, would not travel to Vietnam. This is the second consecutive Games that Soh has been dropped despite comfortably meeting the qualification mark on both occasions. The SNOC said Soh's conduct fell short of the standards of attitude and behavior expects of and holds its athletes to, which was also its explanation for omitting Soh for the 2019 SEA Games in the Philippines. While Soh could appeal this latest decision, after consulting with Singapore Athletics President Leen Chung-wen, he opted not to. Soh, who is in London where he is pursuing a law degree, said, "I understand that SNOC has some issues with the way I've used social media over the last 2 years. I'll do some self-reflecting and figure out how we can avoid any more controversies at the next major games selection." He said he was grateful to Leen, who had gone to bat for me on numerous instances for the Hanoi Games selection. Leen, the general manager of ride-hailing firm Gojek, said he was hopeful Soh will be considered for future major games. Soh has met the qualifying standard for the marathon at September's Asian Games in Hangzhou, China, the first Singaporean to do so. Leen said, "While the outcome of Rui Yong's nomination did not land as we had hoped, we understand and stand by SNOC's decision and we will not be appealing for the Vietnam SEA Games. Looking forward, we are still committed to working with Rui Yong and SNOC to try for future major competitions." Soh has clashed with the SNOC on a number of occasions leading up to his first exclusion. These include issues such as the athlete's breach of regulations regarding the promotion of personal sponsors at the 2017 SEA Games and later, his initial objection to its mandatory requirement to donate 20% of his $10,000 cash payout as reward for his win back to SA for training and development. On Wednesday, an SNOC spokesman said that since then, Soh's conduct and behavior has continued to fall short of standards it expects. There has been no attempt by him to make amends, correct or apologize for his conduct and behavior, added the spokesman. Instead, there have been continued and persistent actions by Soh to challenge, mock, threaten and/or disrespect organizations and individuals, including the SNOC. The SNOC views such conduct and behavior as unbecoming of an athlete that wishes to be selected to represent his country at major games, and is contrary to the requirement of the Olympic Charter. Statement on SEA Games non-selection. I note from tonight's news articles that the Singapore National Olympic